So here it is, my completely restored Kubota L285. It was a really big process to restore this tractor. It sat outside for a long time. It really didn't have any hours, like 380 hours maybe. I was pretty comfortable with the hours on the machine, but the really thin paint they used to put on these sheet metal hoods and fenders, it all pretty much was gone. The rust was bad. I had to do a lot of rust repair. The hood was dented. That was smashed all the way in, had a winky eye, and was also crushed in. As you can see, the bottom of the hood was missing from being ripped off in Katrina, so I had to rebuild something that looked somewhat stylish. I found a used Kubota emblem to kind of tie together the theme. I built a front bumper. I wanted hanging weights, but I didn't like the way traditional weights hung, so I actually welded a 3/4 inch bolt, grade 8 bolt. See it right there, and bolted the plates in the bottom, and then I used a chain link on the side, make them secure. And this was actually a 7-inch C-channel I had laying around in the shop, which is beautiful. Front wheels are trailer wheels. The factory wheels had wobble to them, as they typically do from turning and hitting like a stump or something. It bends the wheels. So I stretched the tire on a $40 trailer wheel as opposed to a $340 Kubota wheel. And then I went on eBay and got these tapered lug bolts, because these are tapered and you can't put a flat bolt in there or they'll wobble around, because these rims are not actually hub centric. They are a little bit larger. So you have to use something that's bolt centric to get it to run correctly. Now, sandblasted everything down, put a 2-stage epoxy primer on everything, and then 3 coats of color. 3 coats of color on the hood, 3 coats of color on the engine. I had my decal guy that does all of our decals for our sweepers make these. They came out really good. The seat was eBay. It's actually a pretty good deal. I figure it's like 70 bucks or something. New steering wheel on eBay. All the wiring's been redone. I was able to salvage the factory harness, but it had a lot of damage. So the temperature gauge works, all your lights work. These are the factory rear tires. It's next to my list, but they actually don't leak. And as ugly as they are, they're, still good. So I'm gonna run them. PTO works, 3-point works. As you can see, I ran the wiring harness up for my fender lighting, front and rear. Put that on a separate push-pull switch, 70 amp mechanical switch, and the LED headlights are on my ignition switch. And then this happens. I decided to turbocharge it. It's a 4-cylinder 30 horse, and I figured 1500 cc's or 1.5 liter. This should be good. And I'm actually also intercooling it because I'm just overboard with everything that I do. So we got our high pressure oil line off of our oil pressure sensor with the T-fitting. And then I got an 8 AN oil return line with a billet adapter. I'm gonna have to drill and tap the oil pan down there, which is gonna suck, but no big deal. Then move the Donaldson airbox to here. It's gonna be good. So I'm gonna go in more detail in the next video, do like a parts breakdown. So if you wanna do it to your tractor, you can have a good idea of what you're looking at. But yeah, and also made my own flange. You're gonna have to do a little bit of custom fab on this because there aren't any bolt-on kits for a 30-year-old tractor to turbocharge it. So, but yeah, this is the progress on the tractor, where it stands. It's beautiful now. I just want to make it next level. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.